Howdy, y'all. It's Dave again. And for those of you who don't know me, it's Dave for the first time. So, I got another little fun one for you. Actually, this is a twofer, so you get a 2-for-1 deal on the video tonight. Now, the first thing you got to know is that both my brothers are also Marines. So, that's the first thing. Now, when I was in the Marine Corps, I was stationed over in Sigonella, Sicily. So it's a small naval air station, and the Marine unit there was a detachment of the Naples barracks. Now I understand it's its own barracks, but back then it was a detachment of the Naples barracks. And there were only 97 of us, with 2 officers and 2 staff NCOs. So when you get a unit that small, all that normal military hierarchical separation goes out the window, because, you know, officers not fraternizing with the enlisted personnel, well, gee, we'd have the captain and the lieutenant only able to talk to each other if they wanted to talk to another Marine. So that all goes out the window, and you end up with a really tight-knit unit. I got more stories about that coming, but on this particular occasion, I've been stationed over there for about 6-7 months, and was walking down the sidewalk, going to the chow hall to have dinner, and I heard this guy hollering my name, and I turn around and see who's hollering at me, and here comes this guy with this big old grin on his face, and I've never seen this Marine before in my life. And he runs up and he's going, "Ow, how you doing?" And he's giving me a big old bear hug and shaking me by the shoulders and pumping my hand. "How you doing, man? It's been so long. I've missed you, dude." And, you know, I'm a little confused about this and how he knows my name, but it's another Marine, you know. I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm great, you know. And then he starts asking questions that make no sense, like, "How's your family back in New Mexico?" You know, and "How's your brothers?" And I think he even named my dog. I'm not sure, but gave all kinds of details of my life that there's no way this stranger should know. And I'm getting more and more confused about this until we finally figured it out that he was mistaking me for my older brother. Now, I don't see it, and I don't believe my older brother sees the resemblance either, but a lot of other people will look at my older brother and I and see a very close resemblance, close enough that at one point, when we were both at Camp Pendleton and on Liberty together, one fella thought we were twins. But I kind of put that little thing, that little episode out of my mind as just one of these funny things that happens, and didn't think about it, never told my brother about it or anything. And then the same exact thing happened a couple of years later. About 9 months after that, I got myself ventilated and crippled up and retired from the Marine Corps. And a couple of years after that, the exact same thing happened in reverse. My older brother was on Camp Pendleton in California and walking down the sidewalk and heard somebody hollering his name, and here comes this guy. His name was Sergeant Grobe. Here comes this guy, "Finley, dude, how you doing?" And, you know, the difference here is they did know each other. So, my brother was equally enthused about meeting up with an old friend as well. And then the odd questions started. "How long were you in the hospital?" And, you know, I mean, my brother had hurt himself a few times, been in the hospital, but they were short periods of time and nothing major. And then it comes, "Oh, dude, you're walking, man, you're walking." And my brother's saying, "Yes, I'm walking." And, "How long you been walking, man?" You know, and my brother's going, "I don't know, since I was 1.5 or 2 years old. I didn't keep track. I don't remember where I started walking." Sergeant Grobe had mistaken my older brother for me. It was the exact situation in reverse. So there's a case of mistaken identity reversed on itself. I mean, you know, twofold. Now the other one is, my younger brother also served, and he was over in the Gulf War. He got himself blown up and he's got a bunch of shrapnel in his leg, and lost part of his left hand, he lost his little finger, and he can still count to 10, but he's got to drop his drawers to do so. But he stayed in the Corps for a while after that, but ended up getting out, and now has a 50% disability rating from the problems these cause him, because he's still carrying a lot of shrapnel in his leg. From the problems this caused him to, he's got a 50% disability rating with the VA. And my older brother served his full 20. He went from private to captain, so he's what's known as a Mustang. But after we were all out of the Corps, my mom went into the recruiter station, and she was a school teacher, so she gave the recruiter that stern school teacher look and said, I gave you guys all 3 of my sons, and when I gave them to you, they were all in perfect shape. Now, you gave me back all 3 of my sons, but when you gave them back, 2 of them were broken. I want a sticker. She wanted a sticker for her car, a Marine Corps sticker to put on her car. She got her stickers. She got one of every sticker that they had in the office there. So there's the second little funny. And that'll give you an idea. That'll give you the beginnings of an idea of where my little odd sense of humor comes from. Now, to get into something else entirely different, I said that I promised myself I was not going to get into doing shout-outs and all that, because if you do that, that ends up all you ever do. So, but there's a lady on YouTube here that is not getting the attention that I believe she deserves. She goes by the name of Pi3142. That is PI314TOO. I'll have these names up in the comment section on this video, so that you can find them easily, and they're also on my favorites list on my homepage, so you can find them easily. She writes great songs. It's really funny, songs and parody songs and a few serious songs and such. Now, fair warning, some people apparently have had some problems with her videos and getting a lot of noise in her videos, and I don't know what the noise is, because I watch her videos and they come across to me clear as a bell. So, but if you watch her videos and you get that noise, I encourage you to listen to what's behind the noise, and if you like it, go ahead and subscribe. Because right now she's working very hard with some other people on YouTube that make music and stuff to try to figure out what the problem is and how to eliminate that noise and improve the sound quality of her videos. So check her out. Second one is Fat Dwarf 56. Now he's been a real inspiration to me, not only with his positive messages, but also because he runs around YouTube and finds people that aren't getting much exposure but have put out good videos, and then he sends links to those videos to everybody on his friends list and says, check this video out, this guy is worth watching. And they are worth watching. They're excellent videos, and several of these people are good enough that I've gone ahead and subscribed to them. So if you don't know him, check him out as well. And the last one is Perry Urban, Periurban. He's a songwriter as well. Very, very good. Sometimes he blogs, sometimes he sings songs, but his message is always positive and everything. And right now he's got a song contest going. And for the musicians out there, you might want to go over and check his site out and check out his contest, and maybe get a little more exposure for your music if you win his contest. So I'm gonna finish up with a thank you to all my new subscribers and everybody that's given me such positive responses. I read all the comments, and I appreciate them all, and I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. And with that, I will say hasta luego and adios, and I'll holler at y'all later. Take it light, everybody.